Welcome back to TYS Podcast. I am your host today, Don. I got Terrence, I got Tim. Don't forget to subscribe on here. Follow us on all other social media platforms. That's Instagram, that's YouTube, that's TikTok. And today we got something special. We got Drake's Scary Hours 3, which is usually an EP, but he put it with his album this time, so it's called For All the Dogs, Scary Hours 3 edition. 6 new tracks. And if I'm not missing anything, also this is episode 14, so we got to keep that pushing as well. And if I'm not missing anything, one of my co-hosts can start. What you felt, how you felt about the songs, and how we feeling about the 6 tracks. Could he keep them? Did he have to put them out? How we feeling?
Um, I mean, let's keep it a buck. He really could have kept him. It wasn't good. I didn't enjoy the first one, so I'm not really gonna enjoy this one. I'm not gonna lie. The last song was actually kind of nice though. I forgot the
What you
name.
mean the first one?
Well, the first part of the album.
Oh, so you mean like the full album? Because this is
Yeah, the full
technically
album.
this is technically an EP, but he just put it under the album, if that makes sense.
I
It
just did
does.
not enjoy it at all. I really didn't. I don't. It's not. It's like it was cool. It wasn't bad. Like I'm not trying to say it was bad. Ranking
Mhm.
it 1 through 5 is like a 3 because I think I gave the original album a 3. So this is just like about a 3. I feel like he tried to give old Drake vibes with the first few songs because I was listening in detail. I listened to Drake in detail. It was kind of it was up and down. I got to the last song and I was like, okay, cool. I really do like the last song. That's something probably go back and listen to. But I was listening to. I feel like he was saying some stuff that I was kind of maybe correlating wrong or just not hearing right. But I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm trying to get the feel, but I couldn't get it. And again, once I found the name of that last song, I don't have Apple Music, so I can't look it up. Yes, I'm
Uh,
being cheap.
I can tell you.
Um,
Go ahead. I can take it up.
yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's a solid 3. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not great. It's not Drake. I mean, it's Drake, but it's not Drake.
This
Um, yeah,
The last one was "You Broke My Heart," which
yeah,
everything that I have, I'll go after Tim. I'll be the
yeah.
last. So,
That's
you
that's
go.
probably the best one. That's in my opinion. That's probably the best one on there. I mean, if I had to go back and listen, I would. It's only 6 songs, so it ain't gonna hurt me. But that one's probably my favorite one on there. But like I said, if I had to really rate it, it was probably 3. Same as the beginning when we first did it a
a
month
three out
ago.
of a 3 out of 10.
No, 3 out of 5.
Oh, this ain't good God. And just if anyone's wondering, so I'm gonna name off the song titles for us. Like I said, it's at the end of the For All the Dogs album, but it's called Scary Edition. You should find that album using all other streaming platforms. Red Button, Stories About My Brother, The Shoe Fits, Wick Man, Evil Ways featuring J. Cole, the legend. And last song, You Broke My Heart. So he's referring to the last song as being the best or the
Well,
best out of
well,
it, right?
but I mean, the J Cole song was cool. I like the way they went back and forth with each other. Like one to go, the next to go, one to go, the next to go. It's not like a pause. It's like legit Drake a yada 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 Cole, but there's no breaks. So it's straight yada yada yada, hence yada. Like it's essentially like that. I like the back
Okay.
and forth between the two. It's like a cool little feel to it. I still kind of prefer the last song, but that one, if I had to pick close second, probably that one. I mean, and if people choose that one first, I wouldn't be shocked. 'Cause Cole in it, and it was Cole is Cole. So
Right.
if
Okay.
people pick that one, I'm cool with that. But I'm still picking the last one. I just prefer the last one.
Understandable. Tim, you want me to go?
hmm
Okay, so I will keep this brief. And like I said at TYS Podcast, we always keep it real. We're not here for the gimmicks. Um, I will say this. A lot of people, and I'm gonna shout out my sister again. Sister again, she's a huge Drake fan, Bria. She said, and this is actually what's crazy because we talked about this. I think like when For All the Dogs dropped, he should release an album of just straight like rapping, like just straight rapping, no singing, no melodies, like the straight rapping. This is the closest we gonna get. This was 6 songs where he had bars in it all throughout. He may
Yeah.
have had some melodies here and there, but that's probably the closest we're gonna get to him straight rapping. So this is what I will say. I appreciated that he wanted to straight rap most of the time out of the 6 songs. But overall, I am Draked out. I know people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. The man told us he would stop. He was done with music. He had stomach issues. Well, I hope he got all that settled now, and he's now
Stomach
going on
issues.
tour. That's what he said. I mean, he made that public. So, and he's going on tour with J. Cole next year.
That nigga had a
So,
stomach bug.
but look, this is what he said. He said he was not dropping no more. A month later, I mean, I don't know the real date. He's dropping this, and it's like, bro, like now I feel like I'm being force fed. And I know people don't want to hear that, but it just is what it is. Drake has always been a great rapper. He's always been the top. He's still there. But I wish he would have took the break. I really like the 6 songs are cool, but they give me the Drake feel to me where like I'm gonna keep listening to him. The replay value is not there for me. And honestly, that's just my opinion. Y'all may feel differently, or the viewers may feel differently. But that's just my opinion. The 6 songs are like cool, rapping wise, lyrically, he's always been there. But they're like throwaways in my eyes. Truly they are. They're like throwaways. The last song, "You Broke My Heart," is the best song. I think that one is going to do a lot of numbers. I think a lot of people are going to like that one, and of course, the woman, J. Cole, either ways. I think 5 and 6, the last 2 songs on that EP, is going to be the best ones. But overall, I mean, honestly, I he gave us the 6 songs. That's cool. I didn't have to have them personally because I want Drake to be able to get back to the quality and be able to just sit down and relax. And like he's up and running again. So I don't know. Maybe he feel like he had something to prove from reviews of For All the Dogs. I don't know. But personally, me, he could have kept the 6 songs. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying I didn't need to have them, but maybe others did, and that's fine.
So he could just retire. I mean, it's about time. My man's pushing 40. It's over. Just sit your old ass down. Let the young bucks run the time. It's over. We done heard Drake since 20. What year? What
2008. 2008. Best I ever had.
It's time to sit down, my boy. It's over. Let these young kids like I'm old. Let the young bucks run it, bro. It's over, bro. This nigga's pushing 40, bro. Stop giving me this mid-ass music. I don't want to hear. What's the way of saying it that won't get us canceled?
What are you even thinking?
I don't know. I don't know what to put it, but just
this is one thing that I agree with both of y'all with. I do believe that Drake, obviously, he's not as hungry as he used to because he's not in that same place. He's not the same person anymore. I agree with y'all when I say some of his music catalog sits. What's the last good album that y'all was talking about? Y'all from y'all, not personally me, but what was his last good album to y'all? Like y'all
great or good?
Like great album. Yeah, great.
Oh, if you're reading this, it's too late. That was the last one.
Okay, so what was that? 2011, I think.
Nah, hell no. It was like 2014.
Oh, I'm tripping. My bad. That's right. Yeah. Okay, so that's like his like best of the best Drake album. Last Drake album for y'all, both of y'all.
No, I'm also Take Care. He like how you been saying his replay value and stuff been going. To me, it's been going down ever since.
Last great album, or that's your favorite album.
That's favorite. That's my last.
No,
we're talking about his last great album.
I mean, it was nothing was the same. I agree with that, but for me, it was Take Care.
No. He's asking what do you think? Like, no, not your
favorite. Let me do better words. Not your favorite album, like how we talked in previous videos, which y'all should go check out in our YouTube. But no, I'm talking about what's the last album where you still felt like it may not be my favorite, but Drake still got this. Like, what's that album for you, Tim? If you have one, if it's still nothing was the same, cool. If you're reading this is too late, cool.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The last one, can we count the one he did with 21?
Her Loss?
Yeah.
I mean, it's your youth.
This is you. This your opinion.
I ain't gonna cap you. That album, how he was doing that, gave.
But you're a huge fan of 21 too, though. So was it mainly 21 and Drake, or was it just like, Drake actually showing out though? Like, which one was it?
When Drake did that album with Future, I only listened to it because of Future. But like how they molded.
But that was a great album though.
Yeah, it was. But
so are you taking Her Loss over that?
But Her Loss though, I like how they combined both of their like different backgrounds. I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. It could have been better. I agree. It could have been better, but it wasn't terrible.
Was it still a good album to you? Like, were you satisfied? Okay, so your last was Her Loss, and yours was what?
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same. Okay.
Another thing.
Okay, go ahead.
How you was talking about his replay value? To me, it's been falling off ever since Nothing Was the Same. My opinion. That's just my opinion.
Okay, so especially, honestly, that's not even really a bad thing to say because, truthfully, Nothing Was the Same as my favorite album. His albums before that were also great, and I think the peak was Nothing Was the Same, at least personally for me. After that, he was still great, but it did drop a little. And it's like he has the fame now, he has the money now. We get it. He's not the same person. So for people that's out there saying like we still want the same old Drake, that man is gone. He been gone. He got it now. So at some point we have to like move on and transcend as he does. But the one thing that I will disagree with y'all and say is he has still made great music even after that.
as features or with features.
But no, some of his CLB grew on me. It is a good album. It's not a Drake-ish album that we talked about. CLB is a good album. It is a good album.
You
I
got
fuck
it.
with
That one. You got that one.
Scorpion.
But you didn't even listen to it, did you?
Exactly. That's why I'm not gonna argue. I haven't listened to Drake heavy since nothing was saying. Since if you're reading this, it's too late. That's why I don't. When y'all say the last good album or good hits and songs, which we all know Drake make a good hit, it's always on the damn radio. He can go get 1 billion views on a song if he wanted to and all that good stuff. That's cool, but like that's why I don't really judge when y'all say his last good album or CLB or CB or whatever the hell it's called.
Certified Lover Boy, so CLB.
Yeah, that one and the one Tim said with 21 and all the other stuff. Like
I don't right after that, right?
I haven't listened to none of those. I haven't. I just refuse to. Drake is just not the
Certified Lover Boy was mid.
But look, this is
okay. Go ahead. My bad. Features, in my opinion.
Okay, but this is the thing. Music is subjective, right? And I think Certified Lover Boy is, now that we've had however long for For All the Dogs, I think Certified Lover Boy is better than For All the Dogs. Now, Terrence can't attest to that because he didn't listen. But I agree. Tim, do you agree with me? Certified Lover Boy is better than For All the Dogs. That is a better album than this one, the one that just came out. That is a better album.
True with that.
I still stick with a lot of songs. I'm looking at the track list now. It came out in 2021. I still stick with a lot of these songs more than For All the Dogs.
Scorpion, I mean, that's and For All the Dogs. And I ain't like Scorpion like that.
See, and I like Scorpion. So this is where I say we're different in our own ways. Yeah, this came out. Remember Scorpion, the A side, B side, the rap and R&B.
Yeah, that was the last full album I listened to.
Yeah,
listen to that.
Oh, okay. But this is what I'm saying. I've liked his projects really until his peak. Well, no, his peak of my favorite album was Nothing Was the Same. But when I started to realize that Drake was starting to decline in the replay value of music and how it started to get more about the sales and the achievements, which is nothing wrong with that. You still got to have your accolades. When I felt like it was more about that was after Certified Lover Boy. After that album, I started to feel like he was dropping a little bit.
In my opinion, when he started hanging out with Future and Young Thug, that's when he started fucking himself up, starting trying to rap all gangster and shit. Nah, keep the take care, Drake.
I mean, I don't know, and that's debatable too because like some people think you started with this, you should end with it. But other people also feel like, well, if your lifestyle changes, then why can't you change as a person rapping?
Hold on.
So
Drake never had that background.
But we really don't know what background he's had because when he started, he never introduced us to that. So we really don't know where this man has come from. We know where he's from. We don't know what he's been through.
That can go back to what we said in our previous clip, and go watch that. Link will be in the description below for that. Also, the Drake video we did a month ago will be in the description for that. It also goes back to what we said about the Chris Brown thing. Everybody, what's the word we use? Evolves. Everybody evolves. He evolved from Take Care to where he at now. Of course, the style of music always changes year to year. First you got this, then you got this, then you on to the next thing. So
I mean, he just had a feature with Yeet, and I would have never thought that. Exactly. So that just shows that people do change. So maybe he ain't. He could not be lying about it. Truthfully, we don't know that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't try to dig too deep in like what they be talking about unless it's something that I'm just not vibing with totally. But I mean, I ain't never heard Drake say he was gonna murder somebody. That's what I'm saying. So
you have never heard him say that?
Say he was murdering someone, or was he actually talking about double, triple entendres and metaphors? Then that's different.
It's still like
what? That's different because rappers play on words. Everybody, if you haven't listened already, go listen to Daylight. That was just on this last album before All the Dogs. He play on words.
Negativity sells. So I don't know how many times we gotta say that. Negativity
and that's true too. Negativity does sell. So
he ain't got to mean none of it. Negativity sells.
But he's not even
like negativity.
But he's not even like.
But it's like
he's not high tier negativity to me. So
I feel like
negativity to me was like some of Dirk's projects and like the people in that arena. Like,
negativity is negativity, regardless of the good, the bad, how high the level is. I mean, I guess it depends on the person. Like I said,
that's what I'm saying. It depends on the person because if I know Drake is playing on words most of the time, then I can rock with it because this is Drake. But I can't listen to Dirk. I know Dirk is talented. He has good songs, but I have not listened to a full album of Dirk still to this day and that's his lifestyle. That's why I can't get mad. He lived it. So
Yeah.
he's talking what he lived, but that ain't my lifestyle. I'm not gonna fake it. So I can't relate. I mean, we can't relate with half the junk Drake talk about now either. But when Drake started, we could relate. He was talking about relationships. He was talking about wanting to be successful. Like we could relate to that. Everybody wants that in their own little way. But like the Dirk's lifestyle, I can't relate to it. But guess what? There's people out there that can. So that's why I say music is subjective. Like it just is what it is. It depends on the person.
Going back to what Terrence said, people evolve. That doesn't necessarily mean they evolve for the better.
Okay, but you're insinuating that Drake evolved for the worse, and I don't agree with that.
I wouldn't say the worst, but he did decline.
But that's what you said about Chris Brown in our previous clip. Once again, gonna be the link of discussion below. You said the exact same thing for Chris Brown.
I did say that about Chris Brown. I really
but there's really no. I mean, if this is your opinion, fine. But like, you really have to explain to us how we're not gonna talk about Chris because we did that. If you want to speak on it, you can. But I'm saying like with Drake, how did he evolve badly? Like how did he evolve wrong?
Play, I'll give you that, but and don't get me wrong, his wordplay is crazy. Like I love the metaphors, but it's just like Drake, what you know about the foe? Like, let's be real.
What you know about the foe?
But he really might know something about it. That's what I'm saying.
But let's like.
I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. It's easier for someone that started rapping like that. Like we have the Chief Keef, which is he's a legend to me, and that's negativity music, but he's a legend to me just because that's what.
It's not even starting like that though. It's like
it has to be though, because if we're talking about Chief Keef, we're talking about Little Reese, we're talking about Vine, Pop Smoke, Dirk, all these people that's in that environment. They started with that, so we're used to it. But when you have somebody like Drake or all these other people, then you might be turned off from it.
It's not what you started off with, because Rod Wave started off singing.
No, we're talking about substance.
No,
we're not talking
about the stuff he was singing about.
The stuff he was singing about is the same things he's rapping about now.
It's a mixture,
but it's the same stuff. And I'm not getting down on him. I mean, that's his life, that's his music, and he has his fan base for that. He has millions of fans. But Rod Wave started with that too. He didn't switch from nothing.
What I first thought about Rod Wave was he was like a singing version of Juice WRLD. That's what I thought about him.
But he is. We're talking about the substance of what he's talking about. We're not talking about how they're delivering it.
But with Drake, it's more like you're an artist who became a trap rapper.
No, but why do you you
no, you went to the extreme, boy. You went to the extreme.
He's not a trap rapper.
He became a trap rapper. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he raps like that around certain people.
Everybody does that,
bro.
No,
none of these. Did we have this discussion in the last time we had a rap video? None of these N-words are hard. None of them live that life. They have too much money to lose. They have family and kids to feed. They don't live that life.
Don't say none of them don't live that life, because obviously some of them do.
Yeah, and that's why they're dead.
But hold on.
I mean, that's a different conversation for a different time. But
J. Cole just started rapping like that. Like legit just started.
But J. Cole uses metaphors and he plays on words just like Drake do. No one is actually over here talking about trap rappers. Like they're not trap rappers. And they don't rap like trap rappers either.
That goes back.
That's actually kind of an insult.
But that still goes back to how you carry yourself too, though. Like
Drake carry himself like a regular guy.
Now, Tim. This is what I will give you. Drake has done it more than J. Cole has. Drake is actually one of the biggest artists that's been more gimmicky with the trends than any other rapper.
Yeah.
To me, J. Cole has pretty much always stood on him as far as Kendrick. Drake is the most big one that has put in other arenas. I get that.
Kendrick, he started off with he introduced a new form of trap rap, in my opinion.
What the hell is your version of trap rap?
Now we really have to dissect this, because what is trap rap now? Because trap rap to me is Future, like these people.
Dirk and them. Kendrick came and did it like he did it a different way. Like if you listen to
on what project, and I've heard all of them. Has he done that?
Did he?
Who?
Good Kid, Mad City.
What trap rapping was that? That was a storyline. Like, what are we talking about?
It wasn't complete trap rapping, but it was like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm using the wrong word.
That was a storyline. He's giving a story in the album. That's completely different. That's a concept album. That's completely different. That does not count.
I
That
love the
doesn't count.
fact that I get to sit here in the middle and just listen to y'all go back and forth. Like it feels kind of good just to listen and
No,
get the
but
knowledge.
I'm saying like let's really dissect what you're talking. Are you talking about? Like we need to understand what you're talking about because Good Kid, Mad City is not a trap rap album. People
I
wouldn't
never
say that either.
said it was though. I'm saying
How
like
is okay?
he raps in that type of form, not trap rap completely, but like he'll rap about like I'm trying to think of a song.
About the story that he was portraying,
Yeah,
he has to fit that narrative. He can't come on a different energy but be saying the same thing, then people are not gonna take him serious. But that doesn't consider it that he's rapping trappish. A trap artist. So who's trap artist to you? 21
Future.
Savage, right?
yeah,
Future,
Future, all
right?
of them. He just,
Okay,
but
so
if
when
you
is
just think
Drake
of Kendrick
gave
Lamar,
any
it's
of that?
a more sophisticated version, like a more make
Sophisticated version. Hell no.
Who's
he
the
just
most
like
sophisticated
okay,
version? Drake?
like he just made you think about this shit. Like trap rappers, like Future and them, they just be like, oh yeah, smoking all this shit, all that shit. Kendrick said the same shit, but in a different way. He made you think about the shit. He made you consider the good and the bad of it. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
That's what I
could the argument be that he's saying it in a whole bunch of different ways that could mean a totally different thing? Because that's most of the time what Kendrick's doing.
nah, because he always say he rep Compton. And
But he's from that.
I
So
know,
are we
but
calling him? So are all of them that's from it? Are they all trap artists now? Is that
I'm
what I'm
not
hearing?
the trap artist. I'm not saying he is that. I'm just
This
saying,
is, I
okay,
feel like this is a little embarrassing to the trap community, considering you are a trap N word, because I'm trying to stop him saying on the podcast. And I think you're getting your own style of music confused. And I don't even listen to trap music, but I think I would get a better understanding
I
of
mean,
kind of what it is.
what part of what Tim is saying, I understand. Like Drake has talked about these things before. Yes, he has. That doesn't, in my eye, that doesn't make me think that he's trying to portray being or doing, say, trap things. Just because he said it a few here at times, because I know that he uses metaphors, he does different things all the time. That's how I look at it. You're looking at it as like how it comes off to us. I mean, Terrence can speak up if he disagrees with me. How it comes off to us is you're saying like he's in the lane with Future right now. Like Drake is in the same lane with Future as far as subject matter.
fuck no.
But that's what you're saying. You're saying trap.
I'm
You're
not trying
saying
to
trap. You
say
know what trap is, right?
yes. But that's why I said I feel like I'm using the wrong word to describe it. Like it's not trap rap, but it's not. It's like in between it. Is what I'm saying. You're
Okay,
like
so basically to bring this back into rotation, you're pretty much saying that I said that Drake does it more than Cole and Kendrick, which I think we can all agree about. Drake
Yes.
Drake does that more. Like he will go and do a song with Yeet and all these other people that are younger, impressionable that are hot right now for the other generation. Like he will do that because he know it will get him his hits, and he'll help the other person out. So it works easy way. It's two birds in one stone, right?
yeah.
He does that more. But you have to figure out. You have to tell us now. Is that why you think he's hasn't evolved for the best because of that?
No, it's legit what he's talking about sometimes.
Okay.
I
All
said,
right.
example, what the fuck he know about the four? I could be wrong. He probably do know everything about it. But
That
I'm
go back to
that,
wordplay.
It
that's
could, but I don't even know what song you're talking about. But I mean, we can talk about it
That's just
more.
another example of what I use when I say he could just legit be just saying stuff for wordplay and for word value. He might not be from there, but he could just use it in a song. I mean, he's gonna make money. Why not?
He
that's true.
could. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, if that's your opinion, that's fine. I mean, like I still said,
He couldn't do it.
certified after certified
Like
little boy is that. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Drake is the smartest artist, in my opinion, for a nigga who legit takes other people's trends and makes it his own. Like he's legit smart as fuck for that.
I mean, that's marketing, and I don't disagree with that because he's done it. I mean, he's done it with Hotline Bling. You saw how the kids ran that up. That's on Kids Bop. Like
Kids
they
ball.
ran that up.
His
Hotline Bling. Drake knew Hotline Bling was not a song that he was just gonna be like raving about. He knew what he was doing. He is a smart guy, and that's why he's the biggest now. But I mean, personally, me to stay on track with what we were talking about, which it was a good transition. Certified Lover Boy. After I heard that album, that's when I started to feel Drake declining for me. I know it came earlier for y'all, but for me, that's when I started to feel it, and I'm still feeling it now. Like I said, we're getting back to Scary Hours for All the Dogs edition, the 6 new tracks. He could have kept them to me. Is it good rapping? Yes, but does it have replay value to me? No. You gave it a 3 out of 5. You said
I didn't listen to it.
because it's Drake, and I still like the songs. I just probably won't listen to them. I'm gonna give him a 3 out of 5 as well. It's not a four. It's not a 4 out of 5. It's not a 5 out of 5. I'm not gonna give him a 1 or 2 because that's just like completely like he is rapping on there. He got bars, but that's just not something I needed personally, and that's just me. I didn't need it. I didn't need the 6 extra songs. I didn't need it.
I'm giving that shit a 2 until I hear it. Because For All the Dogs disappointed me.
Well, when I makes sense to give him a 3.
If you want rapping, he's basically saying he's gonna give him a 2 out of 5 because he want to see if Drake gonna impress him or not.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That should be never mind. Just keep pushing.
Why? What's wrong?
No, I was saying if you're gonna start out like that, it would only make sense to start off with a 3, wouldn't it? You can't just go 2. 2 means his ass. That means 3 is.
Well, he's saying For All the Dogs didn't impress him, so now he's already fixated on
from a 3 to a 2.
That's why he dropped it to a 2 out of 5 because he didn't like For All the Dogs.
A 2 out of 5 is bad. When did that become good?
It's also out of 5. I thought we usually do out of 10. It's out of 5. So I mean,
we could do 10. If we're doing 10, then I would give it a 5.
If we do it 10, I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm giving that bitch a 4.
I mean, he gotta hear it, and that's just his opinion. He gotta hear it, but
it will change.
But
it might get better, it might get worse.
So just so we understand and our viewers understand, you feel like Drake has evolved for the worse because he does not what?
Worse. I feel like he's
both of us.
No, just him.
No, I feel like he's just a clout chasing rapper now, in my opinion.
Interesting. I think clout chasing has a very bad meaning these days. So
hold on. I feel like that shit happened. I feel like it not it happened. I feel like it started with Triple X Tentacion.
Tentacion.
Okay. I can never say his name right, but I feel
you're talking about the alleged stuff. I'm not going to say it now, but okay, we're talking about that. I mean, I don't know. And he's even addressed it too. So I don't know. That's for people to understand. That's not for us to dissect. But as of right now, our ratings for the 6 songs, well, Tim, you said that you're going to listen to it, but you're giving it a 4 out of 10. You're giving it a 5 out of 10. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Okay, cool. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all giving this on the scale of 1 to 10. And go ahead and tell us what's your favorite songs on either the album or the EP Scary Hours as well. I guess next we're going to talk about, do you have the Drake and J. Cole tour dates?
Yeah, the first one is January 18th.
January 18th, and what's the first city?
Denver. The first 2 are actually in Denver. January 18th and 19th are in Denver.
Is there an official cover, or? Cause I know it's just got announced, but they already have a cover for
it? Not that I see it. I just see the dates for it.
Okay. Can you read off or you can share the screen? Can you tell us what's locations and stuff like that? I just want to talk about that a little bit. Even though Drake said himself that he was going to take a break, I guess he feels like this is what he needs to do, which is fine. He's a man at the end of the day. So him and J. Cole are going on the album together, and I want to see how y'all feel about it. Do y'all think it's going to be buddy, or do y'all think they're going to try to rap each other out every show?
Mixture of both.
I mean,
because Cole said he feel like Muhammad Ali.
I feel like they're just gonna go. It depends on the show. You're not going to both blow every damn show. People will like to listen to that, but every show, I feel like it's gonna be subtle. One show, and next show they going bar for bar. Next show they just relaxing, and I don't know. It just depends on the mood. Because at the end of the day, we are human, and I know they got to sell out shows and do be hype as all time for the show, which they should. People pay a lot of money to see them, so I feel like artists.
So it looks like he's doing 2 places in back-to-back days, like he was doing for this last concert as well. So we got Denver, we got San Antonio, we got Oklahoma City. Can you scroll down a little bit? The first concert date is January 18th. Go ahead, Tim. My bad.
I ain't gonna lie, off of looking at the schedule, I can tell you what they're gonna do now. They're gonna go They gonna pick one day to go at each other, and the next day they gonna be buddy buddy. Because they do.
I don't know. I think okay. This is. Go ahead. What were you saying?
You could tell by the format. They in the city for 2 days. It would be smart to do that.
But he was just doing that too, though. He's already been doing that just on the tour. He just got off. So I don't know if it's for venue size. These are both big artists. It might sell out and they'll sell out the next day. That's probably actually what it is. But it might be a combination of what you're saying. But I think it's because he wants to make sure everybody can see him. So they get more money if you sell out, if you do it back to back. So
yeah, that's true.
So it might be that, but I mean, you can keep scrolling. I'm reading. We got Texas, we got Oklahoma, we got Louisiana, New Orleans, we got Florida. When does he come to Atlanta?
Right.
I'm sure.
I'm sure they come to Atlanta, but
better come to that.
So that's interesting. He goes from Florida to Tennessee. Most artists go in the way that it goes. So they'll go to Florida, they'll go to Atlanta, then they'll hit North Carolina, or the other way around. But he completely missed Atlanta. We got St. Louis, we got PA, Pittsburgh, we got Ohio, and we got Cleveland, we got New York. Yeah, bro, I think he's not even going.
That nigga's not coming to Atlanta.
Kentucky, and then he go back to Florida. Wow. And then he go to Alabama. He's not even coming to Atlanta. And it's weird
out of my state.
It's weird because Cole is from North Carolina, and there's no North Carolina date on there either.
Nope. I guess
it might get updated. This just got released for all the viewers, so it might get updated.
Hold on, think about it though. You're from that city. You're always gonna have a tour there. Like I'm pretty sure he did plenty of tours.
Well, I'm saying for Cole's reasoning because Cole does have. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's fine. I agree with that. I thought it would be cool to go there, but then again, Drake just got off tour, so I don't think he's really too pressed.
Yeah, Drake absolutely be charging those prices too.
What's the lowest?
Let's check because I didn't even look at that. I mean, it depends on where you go though. You know, people come to Atlanta for some reason. They got to go like ultra ass on.
Atlanta's a big market, so
they're trying to make Atlanta the new cap.
This one is in.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying the first one I'm clicking. I've already unshared the screen. So the first one I'm looking at right now is Denver. The closest seats are let's say the GA floor. So I'm sitting the general floor is 581. The section 100, 600 plus. Some of them might be a little 5 in there. Might be a little
581.
Bro, I see one of them for 1,000.
What's the cheapest?
Asian rap
the cheapest ticket I see right now.
The cheapest gotta be like 2 something, right? Come on, bro.
Nope, I see a bunch of 3s.
All right, well, it's still early. It may change, but I mean, these are two juggernauts.
Listen to me.
These are two juggernauts going at it right now.
Listen to me. Hey, I don't give a flying flip how big you are in the music game. I am not spending $400 on a ticket to see you.
You want to do
I can watch it on TV for free.
But you know who will? A lot of other people, and that's what matters.
You want to do that for Bryson?
Hell
no. I wouldn't do it for my favorite artist either.
$100
either.
The only artist, it's only 2 artists I'll do that shit for.
Lil Wayne and Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Was I right?
I don't even like Jay-Z. But Wayne is one of them.
Wayne, I bet you can't guess the other one. Wayne and is it a trap artist?
Future's wrong.
I just was asking the category. That's all I was asking.
You might need to turn your camera off.
Don't give it away.
Turn your camera off and turn it back on real quick.
Also while he's doing that, I know he said Bryson. Listen, Bryson, my favorite artist. But if I gotta pay you as much as my car note, it's not gonna happen. I'm not paying somebody the same amount as my car note. You out your mind.
Hey, you know they got that car note, they got that afterpay, they got that affirm.
Exactly. I'm not paying half. That's not even half. That's legit as almost my car note. That's outrageous. And people who pay cool on you, but I'm not doing it.
Okay, I don't know the other artists. I mean, I would say Young Thug, but probably wrong.
He's a close third.
So who's the other?
I ain't gonna cap. It would only be Lil Wayne and Michael Jackson if he was still alive. Rest his soul.
Bro, come on, bro. Why would you even say that? I'm thinking of, rest in peace to the legend, the king of pop. But
that's the only
I wouldn't have thought Michael Jackson. He's not alive right now.
Nick, and what you want to know is crazy. I'm not even going there to see him moonwalk. I really want to see these bitches pass the fuck out, like before he even starts singing.
But that jump was real, bro. That jump was real.
It real?
Yeah, no, that jump was real. You can go on YouTube. That jump was real. I'm no cap.
I mean, that was just.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the Wayne. I can see the Michael Jackson, of course. But I mean, so how y'all feeling about the tour? I got you. What?
We get it. It's 500.
We understand. Hey,
absolutely not. Listen to me. Take that back. The only thing I would spend that much money on is a church event, like a church like that. That's it. That's it.
Hold on. That don't even make. You'll spend $500.
Well, okay. Realistically, most church events wouldn't even.
I'm saying if it was,
would be weird. But if it was, okay, yeah,
that's it. That's it.
You are getting scammed. That is
how.
But that's what I'm. Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's a bad example because what church event?
I'm just using it as an example.
I know. I'm just telling Tim that is a bad example.
You're getting ripped off to listen to somebody lip sing. What's the difference?
I mean, most people don't think about that though. Like, if you go to a Chris Brown concert, first of all, Chris Brown Indigo, that was my first tour back in I think 2019. I'm not sure. He performed, so like it's more than just seeing somebody with a mic walking back and forth. Like, he actually performs, and I've been to 2 Chris Brown concerts, and he performed both of them. So like, it's different. Will I say I would spend $500? Probably not. But
not to see a human being, but no human being is that important. It's not gonna happen.
I'm saying sometimes it's good to have an experience, especially if you have a connection with an artist. It's good to have an experience. I understand your preference. I understand mine. I may not do it either, but people out there, that's what they're going for.
The experience is cool. I'm cool with the experience. That's fine. But $500 experience? No, maybe
Beyonce just had people doing Abandon more. I mean, that's
Beyonce got people praising her feet. They are kissing her toes. Her fans are retarded.
Tim, what you saying?
You gotta look at it like this though. You're not.
There is no human being that important.
You're not spending the $500 just to see a human being. You're spending it to get a vibe, the experience, to have fun.
It's not that important, bro. The $500. Do you know what I can do with $500? Do you know what I can do with $500?
Tim, turn your cam off and put him in the middle, please.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying?
I think Tim was saying something.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to tell you. Go ahead.
Why wouldn't you want to? No, I understand that's a lot of money, and it's legit. But like, for your favorite artist,
but that's not a lot of people. That's not a lot of money for some people. So that's what I'm saying. It's all what that person personally wants to do. I understand that most other people wouldn't want to spend $500, but a lot of other people will. So can we be mad at the artists that want to? I mean, we can. But hold on. Can we be? Can we actually though? That's what I'm saying. Like,
but this is even the people who don't have it. They'll still want to spend it just for.
That's called dumbasses.
You can't be.
If you don't have the money, why on God's green earth would you spend $500 you don't got?
That's
stupid.
Because your priorities are messed up.
Thank you. That's dumb. That's fucking stupid.
No, I'm not saying that's your last $500 and you spending it on a.
If you work a job that's not allowing you to do something like that, why would you go spend that money? I don't care how bad you want to see them. They're not that important. My life, my bills, my kids. If I have any.
Hold on, Terrence. It's for your happiness. That
it's
individual.
That fuck your happiness. That's common sense. You will be miserable. You will be miserable when that comes over and you realize, damn, I spent all my money.
Don't tell me F my happiness.
Hold on, how you for sure know these people gonna be miserable after? Have you done a study on this?
I want you to think about what you just said. I don't really have the money to go to this concert, but I'm gonna spend the money I don't have to go to this concert. I'm gonna get the happiness.
This is what you said.
I'm gonna leave with something stupid.
That is what I said. But are we gonna ignore the fact that those people save up? We're gonna ignore that.
No, because now you're going another direction.
No, now you're moving the goalposts.
They don't really have the money.
Now you're moving the goalposts because that's not what you started with.
I'm not talking about a nigga living on the street who got $500 as a blessing.
No.
But this is not what you started with.
You just said if they don't really have the money like that, but they want the experience. If you don't have the money, why would you spend that? That's dumb.
But okay,
that's kind of a common normal logic for a human being.
Well, for most people that have their priorities
Yeah,
together
most
wouldn't
people.
do it. But Tim, we understand what you're saying. But
That's
your original statement was not that, and now
okay.
you're trying to move the goalposts.
That okay, that's fair because I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way. But let's be
So
real. A lot of people that's going to that concert don't have $500. They have to save up
but
and
we
spend it.
okay, yeah. I personally look. Terrence feels. I understand what Terrence saying, but I also see the other side, which is usually how it goes. I understand that he wouldn't spend 500. Personally, would I? Probably not. I just saw Don Toliver this year with like $70, $80, and I had a great time. It was good.
Perfect, absolutely
But
perfect.
Don Toliver is also a smaller artist compared to the people that we're talking about. We are talking about Drake and J. Cole.
Right.
So
It's not the artist
that might be worth it for other people, and that's all I'm saying. Like I don't question nobody wanting to do that for the experience because I've
If
done it
you
with my
got
favorite.
it, that's cool. I'm cool with if you got it. But if you want people that you know you just don't have it and you still trying to get there, that's where I got. That's where the
Yeah,
problem for me
and then
kicks in.
that's the problem. But I
I
mean,
that's
the
true.
original.
That's true,
Go
but
ahead.
at the same time, Terrence, you're judging people off of them wanting to make themselves happy.
You're
Essentially.
gonna be miserable few days later when you realize I don't have any money now.
But
Tim,
hold on. You don't think they're gonna take that into consideration before they? Well, no, you're right.
Some
I
people
would.
don't.
I was about to say I would
You're
hope they
right.
have
That's why I
common
shut up.
sense.
That's why I shut up. You're right. They probably
Some
won't.
people don't. Some people are like impulsive. They're in the moment type of people, and they'll just do that for the in the moment thing. Like
I
some
have
people are
seen
like
people spend their bill money to go to something they always wanted to go to, and then they be, "Oh, damn, I can't pay my mortgage this month. What am I supposed to do?" Dummy, you spent your money on something you weren't supposed to spend it on. That's kind of, bro. It's just a human. It's not the human thing. It's just a grown, from our
That's
perspective, we men, so
it's the
grown men shit.
responsible thing
that's
to do. It's the
that's
responsible thing to do.
yeah. That's
Yes.
the responsible thing to do. But at the same time, you're also responsible for your own happiness, and
Yes,
you
but
can't.
if it's gonna cost you your financial situation, I don't think that's worth that at that point. That's
It's
the point I'm making.
and
It's
that's
like
for
if it
and
costs
that's
you
for
financially.
and that's for the individual person to figure out. But I agree with Terrence. Like happiness is also, of course, you have to be happy. That I mean, we got to live life. Life is too short to not try to be happy, at least for most of the time. But if you're doing stuff like that, it's only gonna come back to bite you after the fact.
But
Wouldn't you
hold on.
be?
Let's say the dude only do that. This is his first concert ever, and he's like
Whoa,
20.
whoa, whoa! Your first concert ever? You trying to spend a big 500? You're tripping.
But hold on. His favorite artist is Drake and J. Cole.
Wow, you might want to go see them separately or
I was
something.
like, he better go find a new favorite artist.
Nigga better throw a in-house concert.
I swear.
You better get a Zoom meeting. What the
Look,
world?
man, the whole point was I'm not trying to deter people from having fun and do what they want to do. That's fine. You want to be a dumbass and spend your last dollar,
But be
$500 to go see
responsible
your
is
favorite
what you're
artist?
saying.
Do
Yeah,
But
be
you?
responsible.
all I'm saying is, Terrence, you can't just call them dumbasses for
That's
that.
dumb. You're
It is.
grown, bro. It's
Tim,
stupid. You're not gonna spend your last
stupid.
dollar.
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
who's
No,
the
what I'm-
demographic of people we talking about right now? Are we talking about teenagers or are we talking about people our age? Like who we talking about?
Terrence, this nigga talking about black people.
Damn right.
Bro,
Terrence,
This is what we do. I'm not joking. This is what we do. We do stupid
But-
stuff like that all the time.
I mean, but are we
I'm not-
talking about teenagers or are we talking about
We're talking about adults,
20-year-olds?
not teenagers. We're talking about grown adults, not teenagers. They don't count. They do stupid stuff all the time. They don't count. We're
Okay, I
talking
just
about
want to make
grown
sure.
adults.
All right.
But
Go ahead,
yeah,
Tim.
what the mature thing? Yeah, that is dumb. as fuck.
Mature thing, you don't do that, especially in your first concert. I mean, is it you gonna be your last?
Thank you. Like it's like you're dying tomorrow.
Like
We got a full
500
life
is
to live.
500 is wicked.
Bro,
I mean,
but-
I know life ain't promised, but 500 is wicked. On your first concert ever, that's wicked. But that's just me. And 500 is really the flat. You got to do the tax, the interest, all the other stuff. So really, it's gonna come up to almost 6,
About
depending on who it is.
Me personally, I spend that shit to see Lil Wayne or Michael Jackson. That's me.
And look, no one's saying no, but no one's in your pockets. We're not saying you're wrong for that. We're trying to say from what you said, your previous statement, that's not smart for other people to do it if that's their last. That's what you said. That's what we're talking about.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
And I realized I was defending the wrong thing. I was trying to defend you calling them a dumbass about it.
because they're still stupid.
Tim is kind of
No,
stupid.
I'm talking about on this platform we're on. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Huh?
okay. He's talking about our audience, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm calling them stupid too. If you dumb enough to spend your last dollar, you're dumb. Whether you on this platform, whether you on Instagram, whether you on TikTok,
Stay on the
you're
video.
dumb.
Stay on the video. Stay on the video. Stay on the video.
This is not helping us get views.
No. On a serious note, let's come
I
back to what we
agree.
were talking about. Look, we understand that you got to be responsible, especially if you're an adult. You know, do what you got for your money. If you ain't got it, come on, bro. There's other times. There's other things you can do. You can figure it out. But let's get back to what I kind of wanted to. We kind of introed it, but let's actually get into it a little bit. We said Drake and J. Cole, they're going to compete. Y'all said, I mean, I think you said, yeah, they're probably going to try to compete rap wise. So how do you feel, Terrence? Like, what do you think?
If you're talking about who better, or you just saying
No. We're talking about on the tour. Like, do you think they have the mentality like we finna go at each other's heads? Not like subliminally, like they're going to try to bring their best rap tracks out. Like, how do you think the vibe of it's going to go?
Oh, well, Drake ain't gonna have no choice. You go on the stage with Cole, you ain't got no choice but to bring your best.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Yeah,
that's gonna force him to
Drake
like come out.
But Drake,
I mean, it's gonna either go two ways. It's gonna go Cole because Cole don't have the stuff that Drake got. You know what I'm saying? The singing stuff, he don't got that. So either Cole is gonna have to be forced to do more of his simpler lyrical songs, or Drake is gonna have to do his more lyrical songs. So we got Brutal Path, we got all the time and place, like those type of tracks. I think it's gonna be a combination of both. I think it's gonna be an interesting tour.
but hold on, y'all got to realize Drake did this before with Wayne, where they was going at each other.
That's different, bro. That's different. Wayne brought him up. That's different. Wayne was already here. Like Cole and Drake are in the same era. Like they've been compared plenty of times.
I mean, but at the same time, they cool though, so it's not gonna be like no. That's why
They cool, but Cole said he feeling like Muhammad Ali. Do you know who Muhammad Ali is?
That's a rap diss.
He the best. He the best of the best, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so he's saying he the GOAT, and he on the song with the other GOAT quotations.
Yeah,
You don't think there's not finna be something on the tour? You think he ain't got nothing to prove?
I agree. They're going to go at each other. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Drake has done this before with Wayne.
But I'm saying that don't count. Wayne brought him in the game. That don't count.
Yes, but they still win at each other though.
Bro, that don't count, bro. Wayne, we all know Wayne is a better lyrical rapper than Drake. Like that don't count, bro. That does not count.
Okay.
Is he?
Well, hold on.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
he is.
Who are we talking about?
Lil Wayne is a better lyrical rapper than Drake.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cole. I'm tripping. I got.
Oh no!
I'm lost. I thought we were talking about something else. My mind's
my
bad.
That's the next thing we're finna talk about. But right now, Wayne is a better rapper than Drake.
Yes, I agree with that. I'm tripping. My mind's somewhere else.
And everyone knew that. And Wayne brought him in. So I don't think anyone ever thought about them competing. Did it come off like that? Maybe. But were they really competing? No. If anybody, they buddy.
Yeah, of course.
Cole and Drake may be cool, but they got something to prove. That's all I'm saying. I got you.
No, I agree with that. But
okay.
But what I'm saying is I don't think it's gonna get as serious as people think it's going to.
No, I don't think it's gonna get serious. I mean, they still gotta keep it professional, and they're still one of the GOATs. I mean, somebody GOAT is J. Cole, somebody GOAT is Drake. So
look, man, somebody feelings just gonna get hurt. That's how I see it. Somebody feelings get hurt.
But I'm thinking Drake gonna try to do a lot of lyric stuff, and we'll see. But that's just what I think. Like I think he's gonna pull everything that he got.
Lyrical song J. Cole got.
He has lyrical songs. It is the time and place tracks.
I say he don't have the same amount is what.
Yeah, he don't, which is what I'm saying. Either it's gonna be Drake gonna pull out as much as he can lyrically, or J. Cole is gonna have to pull out simpler tracks that are more vibey. He has them. They're just minimum, but he has them.
No, what it is, they bring out new songs or songs they never put out, and they do them on stage sometimes. So he might do that.
Oh, that's true. What were you finna say, Terrence? We're gonna move on.
No, that's what I was about to say. While we are on the topic of them two going on tour, we already talking about them being which one a better lyricist. So let's go ahead and try to slide right.
Yeah. And that's the next thing. I mean, y'all can start if whoever wants to, but I think we all gonna say the same person. So
it's Cole. That's not really an option.
It's not.
It's J. Cole, but do I think Drake is far off? No,
I do. I don't think it's even close.
I don't know, bro. His wordplay's crazy. I don't.
If
think
Cole really wanted to like make the greatest album of all time, he probably could. I think sometimes he really just. Sometimes I think Cole is really chilling.
Making the greatest album of all time takes more than just rapping good. That's all I'm saying.
I meant rap album, not the greatest album of all time.
Oh, okay. What were you saying, Tim?
Let me ask you this, Don.
Yeah.
Who do you think will compete against Lil Wayne better, Drake or J. Cole?
Are we talking about hits or are we talking about lyrics? Like, what are we talking about?
Lyrics.
Lyrics Cole. Lyrics Cole. But if we saying hit for hit, like if we got a versus, Drake.
No, he already talked about that in the last video. Drake is the best hit maker. We said that.
Right. Okay.
Lyrics.
Cole has a better option. I mean, Cole has a better chance against Wayne. Yeah.
I think Cole is more lyrical than Wayne. I said that in the last video, didn't
I? I think you did, but
I said I've been saying that for years though. So
I'll have to think about that. I don't know. I think J. Cole's a better storyteller.
About a mile.
But I think J. Cole's and Kendrick are the best storytellers anyway. So, and Jid, that's my top 3. But
I'm about to say sleeping on Jid.
No, of course not. And go watch that video as well. That was one of our first videos. Go watch that too.
That's our most viewed video. The top.
30
rappers
top
we did.
20 rappers or something like that. Yeah. I think top 3. They're the best. They're the best storytellers. Drake is a storyteller, but it's just not. It's more melodic. It's not more like lyricist storytelling. So I don't know. But I mean, I think we all say down the line that Cole's a better lyrical rapper. So we just got to see how the tour goes. Honestly.
By a mile.
I don't know if it's by a mile. Like y'all making it seem like Drake is a scrub. Like
I think he's better than Wayne. So of course I'm gonna say by a mile over Drake.
You think Drake is better than Wayne?
No, I'm talking about Cole.
Oh yeah,
not Drake. No, God no.
I don't know. I think Drake. I think Cole's better, but I don't think he's just exceedingly that much better.
Wait, are you talking?
I think he's better though. I think he's clearly better. Like I think a naked eye can say he's clearly better than J. Cole's a better lyrical rapper than Drake, but I don't think Drake is that far down as y'all are making it seem. That's what I'm saying.
The only thing that's keeping him close to J. Cole is hit making ability,
and that could very well be true. So,
and my rebuttal to you, Terrence, I'll agree that J. Cole has a better potential.
I'm not listening to you. Your favorite artist is Wayne. You don't count. Stop. I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you.
What is he finna say?
He's gonna say because I said I think Cole is better than Wayne, which I do, and it's not biased for me because Cole's not my favorite artist. My favorite artist is Bryson. Everybody know that, so it's not biased. Tim's favorite artist is Wayne all time, so that's biased for him to even answer that. So if it would have came from you, that'd be different. But Tim's biased, so I can't accept that answer. If it came from some random, that'd be cool.
But what are you finna say though? I just want to hear it, Tim.
Oh no, I said I was gonna say like. He has a higher potential to be better than Wayne, but as of right now, he's not better than Wayne.
He's past that potential stage, though. That stage has been gone. So we at the point J. Cole's.
No, we're comparing him to a GOAT who's legit was the best when he.
Whoa, hold on. I'm going to say that right now, J. Cole is better than Wayne, but in their primes, I take Wayne.
I'm still taking Cole.
That's what
I love Wayne. Don't get it twisted. I love Wayne. Wayne, undefeated, but I'm still taking Cole.
And are we just talking? We're talking about overall, or are we just talking about lyrics?
I mean, if we're talking lyrics, he's killing Wayne. He's better than Wayne. But if we're talking about overall, then I would think Wayne would have more hits. I
don't know about killing. I don't know about killing, but that's just me. That's my personal thing.
You are legit drunk on water right now.
That ultra pure water.
I can't listen.
You're
a super fan. That don't count. I need somebody that's not biased.
I'm not being biased when I say J. Cole has the potential to be.
I don't think he killing Wayne.
But he's not.
I don't.
He's not.
Put it down.
J. Cole ain't put nothing out close to no ceilings, bro.
Oh, okay, we're done. Because now we're done.
I'm gonna do the outro. I'm doing the outro.
You can't say stuff like that. That's not true at all.
We're doing the outro.
Gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that.
We will see y'all in the next video. This is episode
14.
Yes, episode 14. Sir. Don't forget, next week we got something cooking on strong for y'all. We got to work on our schedule because Thanksgiving's next week. So we'll figure all that out. Stay tuned for that. This is episode 14. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow all of us on personal Instagrams right here. Our social media, Instagram for the page will be down there. TikTok will be down there. Everything will be down there. Next week, I'll be back doing my intros because I like doing the intros. But don't forget to follow, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit us in the DMs. Don't be awkward. Please don't. People are weird. And we
I
thank
want
you
me-
for watching.
People are
Be
weird.
safe, everybody.
And yeah, be safe because Thanksgiving. By the time this video drops, Thanksgiving will be the next day. So happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah,
happy.
sure. Yep. All right.
Go Magic.